team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the back gets the football. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Duke. They were not going to catch him that time. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. The Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Pringle. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. The Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. McGovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Toss play. Back heads to his right. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Williams. To dart right down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Sixth play of the drive coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Williams. The ball is caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. We'll hand it off. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
To the air, it's Williams. You're going to put it down and run. Crosses the 45. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Williams. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught behind the line, it's McClellan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pump over the middle. It's Pringle. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter, the offense has a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Pringle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Headed for the end zone. To be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as...
Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up a third down play. It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. Did not get there, and now he's going to bring out fourth down and 1.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately,
Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Opening play of the drive to throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Dropping back, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. With the catch, it's Carr. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. He's looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Scanning the field. It's Williams. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. That's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call them